What's going on, everyone? It's Jeremy. As you can see, it's time for another farm update. Welcome back. If you guys are new, think about liking and subscribing. We got a lot in this Lego city, a lot more than what I show right off. Okay, so I've done a few things to the city, or to the farm here. Let's take a look. We'll go around. So we got the creek. We've had that, but we added the little pergola back here, and try to focus on him. The little picnic table under that pergola for a picnic. You'll notice I added a big tree, and this used to have the pond. This base plate here that I've got, it's on a mill system. So I've just got some temporary stuff here for now. I think that's what I'm gonna do just to change up the farm going forward. I might rotate stuff out, might move the tree out, pergola. I can put something else there. I'm working on a larger silo. I'm having trouble with the roof on it. Making a large roof that's round is kind of a challenge, so I'm working on that. You'll notice we've got the 9570 pulling the grain cart, my custom grain cart, custom track tractor. And you'll notice, you saw in the last video, we got all the corn planted. It's about halfway mature. Once we get later in the fall, I'm filming this first week of September in 2022. So in real life, real time, once we get into October, I'm gonna change this up and add the actual tops to this corn, just to try to maybe go with the growing season. You can see, yeah, the grain cart's got some leftover stuff in there they need to clean out. And yeah, we've got the pumpkin patch, and there's where I put the pond. Let's take a look over here at it. Oh, I set this up here for now. I don't really have anywhere else to put it. It still works. It may stay there, it might not. Got our four-wheeler there, I added that. And here's where I did all my work, is down this strip. Now this used to be a road, and I didn't want to figure out how to do a railroad crossing on a curve. Now some people reached out to me, just use this idea where it's not gonna work though, because their ideas, they have the track inset, like in a mill system. Well, that doesn't work for me because I've got to build a ramp up over this, and it just wasn't gonna work. So I just took it out. We're just gonna use the access road here as our main road. It's actually gonna come around and follow into here. That way I've got the police station here kind of fronted, and we'll just do a road down through here, probably to get to the Vestas wind turbine. But back to this, you'll notice I did move this. That was up here on the mountaintop. Now the goal all along for that is when I get the observatory from the Bricklink designer program to fill that whole space out and actually have it sitting there, so no worries there. A little guy on the horse costume. There he goes. Figured he'd fit in there. Just a little bit of minor landscaping, nothing special. Just to try to build up a little knoll. That way this thing can get a little bit of wind. So we got our pond. I extended the pond just a tiny bit to try to make it just a little bit bigger. You can see my gazebo a lot better now. Got a guy caught a fish. We got a river duck. Maybe it's a real duck. We'll come up here. Man, this camera does not want to focus today. Got one of my trees, custom trees, and then the pumpkin patch. Yeah, we're getting ready for fall. You can see a little trail going along the side. I added a couple little trees. Come down here, and got a little thing on how to do this pumpkin patch. Try to show, I mean, you're basically just adding, Yeah, you just kind of set it. The ground's not totally flat. The dark tan. Try to show you a couple little angles of it, but yeah. Come over here, and you can see it's still a work in progress. I got to take out that road plate and add something else there. I think what I'm gonna do is maybe I'll put a couple trees there for sure. Man, stupid camera. But I'm gonna extend out the road. You can see the driveway. We'll extend that out, and we may put a couple little like temporary farmers market booths or something like that. Maybe. The cows, they still just roam free. I still don't have the fence up. I am gonna do a fence around that at some point. You can see here, got our grain cart and our 6 Series John Deere tractor. And that tree, added a lot more to that tree than what I'd originally had, just to try to make it just go nuts in different designs and shapes. Because like some of my other trees are just static flat, and I know that's not super realistic, but yeah. And then like some over here, I'm trying to make a barricade between the farm and the trains. But that is for that. Now, I'll show you this angle here. So if you're riding the monorail, which isn't done, there's the station. That's getting closer. The procrastination is getting to that point where I have to do it. So we'll work on that. But yeah, here's what it looks like. So if you want to walk the trail, and I'll add a trail into this, and walk the trail down to the gazebo. That's kind of the end goal there. Got our grapevines, and I need to move. The guy with the honeycomb, just realized that when I moved all my honeycombs, I didn't move him. So we'll move him. I put a little tree on the corner. Got our sheep. Yeah, those are just there. I'm kind of waiting to take this plate out. That's why they're moved back. We've got our 2 little mascots for the corn and peas, or bean pod. So they'll stay there. But yeah, so that's kind of my update for now. Here's what it looks like. I kind of did a little pre-thing on the pumpkin patch. So here's that, just so you can kind of follow along with kind of my building process. All right, so here is what it looked like before my field edition, without any pumpkins and the new pumpkin patch. You can see I tried to just not go perfectly flat with it. I try to add a little bit of depth rather than just putting straight plates all the way across with a uniform appearance. Try to get a little bit of depth even with the trail that goes over to the windmill. But this is what it looks like before, and here's what it looks like after. All right, so I did order a couple more pumpkins because I think this isn't enough. So I got 7 more coming. And yeah, I got one little kind of stubby one here. But yeah, you can see I kind of did different ideas with the tops, 3 different ideas. Tried to mix in some brown, some olive, some green. So it's not all the same. The biggest thing I don't want to do is uniform, where everything same color, same stuff. And I know there's a lot of the green that's the same color. That's why I tried to add the olive and some of the brighter green there to try to break it up a little bit. But I think I'm going to get a couple more pumpkins. But yeah, if you're on the monorail or on the street, sitting over here once I get this placed in the city, pretty nice. So what do you guys think? All right, let's get this placed over on the farm and see what it looks like next to the cornfields that are going to be right here. Okay, so I got one of my 3 beekeepers. Got him working. Actually, it's kind of cool because my neighbor in real life has a bee. He's got like 100 beehives and sells honey. We actually bought some today. So he does that, so that's kind of neat. Wanted to incorporate that into my farm just because of that. But that is pretty much the video for today. I'll give you a big overview. What do you guys think? I know I got a lot to go. It's fun trying to change up the farm and just not leave it exactly the same. So yeah, stay tuned. We may have some more updates. I know this is a big one, but I do know at least I've got that to fix for sure. And I know at some point I'm going to put the fence around the cows. And I can change this whole thing out just by using a Mills, like a big Mills plate, just like this. So I can change it out if I want to do hay fields, if I want to do cattle, if I got a bunch of horses, so I could just do an entire horse farm and fence that off. I could do some other kind of crop. The pumpkins, they may come out and we may change those out. There might be something else there. Who knows? Stay tuned. If you guys like the video and you're new, like and subscribe. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you in the next one.